Hey, welcome back to my channel, The Pisces Way, a place for a Pisces made just for a Pisces sun, moon, and rising. And you already know it's your girl, her Princess Martin. You already know how we do, so sit back and relax, and we definitely gonna get the tea for the Pisces, okay? Let's sage real quick. Cross watchers are definitely welcome. High power, archangels, ancestors of the divine white light. Please take me and my bestie Pisces as we dip into this read. Please take our energy from any unwanted souls, vibes, and entities. Please give us the clarity and the truth. Please surround us with your love and guide us with your wisdom always forever. High power, archangels, ancestors of the divine white light. Amen. Now, somebody don't want this motherfucking message to get out. And I just cried, y'all. I had real tears, snot, all kind of shit coming down my face, and I'm probably gonna cry again. But somebody definitely doesn't want this to get out. And somebody's trying to say that they didn't do something to a child, and yes, the fuck they did. This is definitely about a child. Now, I kept having a dream. They don't want this message to get out, y'all. I did a whole message crying and all kind of shit when I went to go record. When I went to go put it on on my laptop. You know, the motherfucking mic wasn't on the whole time. I'm like, yeah. But you know, somebody could have like LOL dolls. Or they like Gracie's Corner. Now, I keep getting this little girl, y'all. And I feel like Divine is like, it's actually better now. Because I can't. I got way too emotional the first time. Like, that was hard. Because it hits you. When you do readings and it hit you for the first time, it breaks you down, especially for me being a mom here. I feel like there's definitely some type of murder going on right now. A case trying to be solved about something. It's specifically about July. Now, I had a dream a while back. Now, this could be multiple situations either, and this is not going to be for everybody, but it's definitely for somebody. Now, I was getting multiple situations. First of all, let me go back to this. A year ago, I had a dream about a little boy, and he was in a cold basement on the basement floor with his knees to his stomach. He was dead. Somebody had killed this little boy and took a picture of his body, put it on a stand. Y'all, it scared the fuck out of me. Put it on a stand, and it was doing, with candles and shit, it was doing witchcraft on this little boy body. And the little boy body was decaying. His eyes were still open. Y'all, I could see his fucking eyes. I could see him still down there. It's a dark-skinned little boy. I'm almost like hearing peanut butter. It's like peanut butter, but I'm gonna get like a dark skin it. But y'all take it however it resonate. But now, that was a year ago. The little boy haven't came back to me. It was just like High Power was showing me that. But I keep telling y'all that stuff that happened like a year ago and shit is starting to come back. There's a little girl here. Now, actually, I had a dream about her recently. And it was a little girl. She had on a spaghetti strap shirt, white spaghetti strap shirt. If you know, like little girls, when you put on them the little tank tops under their shirts, the little spaghetti strap tanks under their shirts. It was that, and she had on white panties. I'm seeing pink and I'm seeing green. But this little girl keeps coming to me. She likes Gracie Corner, or she's like K4. I'm also hearing 4th grade for somebody. Okay, so K4 or 4th grade. And I was getting something about malnourishment. Somebody could be a Taurus, or whether this child is a Taurus, or whether this child is a Taurus or somebody's a Taurus, because I keep getting this little girl in my classroom who, she's a Taurus, and I won't say her name, but I would just say this. Oftentimes, I look at her and I'm having to help her out. Like, fix her hair, fix her clothes, fix her, wipe her face and stuff, because, they just send her to school any kind of old way. I'm getting something about malnourishment or and poverty. So I don't know, that can be very significant for somebody, but I was, y'all, the part where I got emotional at, and I'm gonna just skip straight through it. I feel like I was getting the movie 7 Cents, and this is where I just broke down and started crying at, like, really hard, because I was getting the movie 7 Cents, and I was getting, like, the part where the little boy, he was scared. I feel like there could have been a child here. Okay, I'm skipping ahead. I probably said stop skipping ahead. Let me go back. Boom. That's because I did the message already, and I'm just trying to not forget everything. But let me go back. Okay. Now, I was getting this little girl in the dream, but then I was getting downloads of her again, and I was getting lima beans. The movie is called Camellia and the Lima Beans or something like that. I used to love that book when I was younger. And it's like when she didn't want to eat her vegetables and she started turning into shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a child here that's rather a picky eater. They only eat specific things, and I'm getting specifically the little girl. I haven't got anything about the little boy anymore after I had that one dream. But I'm bringing it up now because I feel like this is very significant for children. Like, this is the overall. And like I said, it ain't gonna be for everybody, but it's definitely for somebody. And there was a child here, a little girl here that was force fed some food or force fed medicine. I was getting force fed pills. Something could be very significant about the 4th of July. I was seeing the American flag. Okay. I do feel like there's some type of investigating, and I kept getting like somebody seeing something in their dreams happen to their child, but it's hard for them to explain it, or they don't have no actual proof of something is happening or something is going on, but they know, like they know what was going on, like they know what happened, but it's all about approving it. So I was also getting like it's a grandmother that's with this child as well in the spirit that's protecting this child and shielding this child and directing this child who she should talk to. So if you getting like certain messages from certain readers about children, okay, 9 times out of 10 they have one of the clairs. They're able to talk to ghosts or they're a medium or some sort. And I feel like it's being done that way is because you don't have no actual proof of something that's going on, but you know, like somebody might take a video of a tarot reader or something to the police. Because it's like, I know this happened to my child, I seen this in a dream, and somebody is speaking about this shit. Like, is y'all gonna do something about it or what? Like, I feel like that could be what's going on, because it's being brought out in a certain kind of way, because it's like it's no actual real, like somebody don't have, it's not like it's I mean, you could do forensics and all that other shit, but you got to get warrants and all this. You got to go through a lot of in the background and stuff. You know what I'm saying? When it's really black and white right in front of the face, like somebody's seen it, high power showed you it. So I feel like it's all happening the way it's supposed to, divine timing, definitely. And with my camera and with my mic being turned off, y'all, I feel like that was very significant. Like, I broke down crying, y'all. But this is also what I was getting. This could be a series of events. Like, this could have been happening periodically in one person's life. Maybe this happened to 2 children. Or Aquarius could be very significant as well. Or this is something that's, like, this is like 4 different people, you know, and it's happening to 4 different people. Y'all take have a race name, but I was getting a little boy who was molested, or somebody was molested when they were a child, and they grew up, and maybe this grandmama that's with this little girl at this time, this is like your grandmama or somebody's grandmama, because she's backing this child up. She's behind this child, 100%. They knew something was going on wrong. Maybe something happened to somebody, because this could be somebody, and this could be a man or a woman here that was sexually abused when they were younger, and it's happening again to their child, or it happened already. If your child has not passed on, there could be a child here. I'm getting 13 years old that could have been like sexually abused or harassed in some type of way. For somebody here, I was also getting that. But for somebody, there's a little girl who actually passed away because she was poisoned or malnourishment, or I'm also getting beaten to death. There's a little boy here who was shot in the head, or they got shot. There could have been something done accidentally to this little boy, and they tried to cover it up. You know, something happened with this little boy. I just keep seeing him in the basement. They closed the door on him. That shit bogus. Just leave his body down there to decay. Somebody tried to cover up a murder. Somebody tried to cover up what they did to somebody, to the little boy. And I feel like I'm talking to like a man or a woman here that you could have went through some type of trauma experience as a child with sexual abuse or harassment of some sort, and it's triggering to you because it's happening again. The devil is, you know, tackling the children of the corn. Somebody tried to make a child evil or do something. This was a sacrifice. I was getting this early in the other read too. That children are being born as sacrifices. They're being born. I also was getting something about incest. And I was also getting something about an auntie that could have allowed something, or an older male woman figure that could have allowed something happen to a child by another child. So this could be somebody that told somebody to do something to them. Like if you got like an older son and it's like a little girl and they told the little boy to do something to the little girl. Yeah. To rape the little girl or to do something, touch her or do something here. I'm also hearing something about nephew. What else? So yeah, like they and I was getting that over on my other channel, and I'm gonna just say this too. A lot of my reads, like I had two over on my High Priestess Mar channel. My videos had got deleted. Like my whole page had got deleted, my first page, and so I restarted my channel or whatever. And I really feel like it was a lot of manipulation, because usually what YouTube do is they give you fair warning, and it's this thing called appeals and things like that, or they'll just snatch the video down, or you won't get paid for it or something like that. They literally took my whole YouTube down, and I feel like that because I was saying too much about stuff. Like I really feel like it's a lot of shit that's going on, like with murders and shit like that. And like there's a lot of stuff that people don't want to be getting seen and getting heard or being out and outed. Okay, I'm not saying that YouTube is corrupt, but I'm saying like there could be some type of form of manipulation even on them. You know, it's still people that sit behind this shit that you know, they're able to put videos at the top. They're able to put videos at the bottom. They're able to do shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's very significant as well. Okay, this could be for somebody else who could be going through this particular situation, or this could just be like, because this has happened to me. I feel like it was unfair. They took my fucking YouTube down. They didn't even give me a appeal or nothing. Just snatched my whole fucking YouTube. And so, something with planes, Air Force, National Guard. Somebody could be in the Army base. This could be like, I'm hearing Marines. This could be a case like for like, what is them people called? I'm hearing black coats. FBI. Yeah. This could be some shit for the FBI. Because this is like some undercover, real, behind the scenes ass shit. It's giving me Snapped. Like murders and crime, like unbelievable murders and crimes and shit. Like, and I feel like something could have maybe there been a case that went cold or that was unable to be solved. Because there was no actual proof or evidence. I was also hearing Elliot. Because I was getting that Olivia and Elliot going back to the drawing board. I was getting a visual of that. Trying to definitely figure something out. SVU energy. Yes. I feel like that's very significant. Somebody's definitely trying to figure something out. Going back to the drawing board. Trying to see where something started. Now, the part where I got really emotional, y'all, and I broke down, and I'm gonna try not to get emotional again. I already feel my eyes watering up, but I was getting all 7 cents when the little boy was scared. Oh yeah, high power saying, don't forget to say that. Did somebody here, a mother works with somebody or was doing something? This is what the grandma said to me though. This grandma said that this mother is doing something, that they were doing something behind the scenes. They work, and I also heard a sacrifice. They work with somebody. Somebody could have held a little girl down and force fed her pills or force fed her food. This was a little girl, like whether a picky eater or like really, I'm hearing nonchalant or something here. They did some type of harassment to this girl. They could have also held her down and raped her. But it was giving me the energy of like, you know how, man, kids don't want to eat, they act a certain way. Somebody could be mad at their child because they thought that their child was bougie. This could have been a very spiritual child here. Maybe they didn't know what was going on with them. You know, you don't know when you see ghosts and shit. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You could be scared. Like I'm getting like scared to sleep at night or scared of certain things. They want to sleep on their own bed. This little girl gets so scared she pee in the bed, and her mama could have been beating her ass, thinking like, "Oh, you just peeing in the bed." She was fucking scared to get up, cause she see ghosts, she sees stuff, or she just very spiritual. I don't know if she was seeing like a grandmother, or she was seeing something, but it wasn't. I don't think it was necessarily. It could have been demons. You know, if somebody was doing witchcraft or doing shit, and you know, if a child can see that shit, they can see that shit, and they don't want to be around. Like I'm getting like a child that doesn't want to be around that, or like push. They were acting a certain way. Maybe they're acting funny towards the mom, or I just keep getting like a mom jealous of their child, thinking their child is bougie or something. Maybe this mom knew their child had gifts. And like when a child didn't want to be around them because they could feel or sense or hear shit, it's like they would get mad. This could also be a man too, because they would know like their child don't want to be around them because of how they act, how they is. And like I said, somebody here could have been. So if it's a child peeing in bed, they scared to go to sleep because they seeing motherfuckers, demons and shit, or summoned. Somebody could have been doing something to a child on purpose, too. Putting spells on them. And you know what else I was getting, y'all? Somebody, like... Also, if you had a child and you lost a child, if you're dealing with this situation, maybe you're the other parent, male or female here. When you have another child, this child will be reborn inside that child. As well as what I'm getting. This child is waiting to come back. Because this was a very spiritual, I'm hearing a very spiritual little girl. And maybe some things is unexplainable, and I know. And I feel like higher power is giving me this message specifically because my daughter is a medium. So I know how to deal with that. Somebody didn't. They knew their child was special, and they were jealous of it. They thought that the child was acting bougie. Oh, you don't want to eat that? You too good for that food? Or you want to just get up? You just want to. Somebody felt like their child was too spoiled or too loved or just real fucking jealous of a child. That's how you know they were fucking chosen from the beginning. A lot of favoritism as well. They could have favored the other child because of the other child, but they didn't know exactly what it was about the child, but the child was a gift. But because they had their own demons, they couldn't see that that child was a gift. So instead, they targeted the child because they didn't even sit down and try to fucking talk or see what's going on. Instead, they pushed the child away. They got mad at the child for being confused, for being emotional, or for being a certain kind of way. This could be a child that cries for their father-in-law or cry for their mother-in-law, or like they are quick to move themselves out of something. Like this could be a child here. They get feelings. They get certain type of feelings and they don't want to be around that shit. And somebody felt intimidated because this child didn't want to be around them, or didn't like them, or felt something about them. It's because they could see they demons. But this is where I got emotional at. I was getting the movie Seven Sense. And I was getting specifically where, because y'all is coming again. I'm trying not to get emotional, but I was getting the Pacific part when the little boy, he was scared. He was seeing ghosts and he didn't know why. And he didn't know what was going on with him. He was a little different from everybody. And he was a little weird. But I was getting the part where the little boy was scared. That little girl, she kept throwing up. And he would see the little girl, she kept throwing up, and he didn't know why. Now, I forgot how he ended up going to the little girl's funeral. And it's so crazy because I'm getting that man, too. Maybe somebody's seeing this stuff, and I don't know if they feel like they're hallucinating or something, but it's giving me that man who was helping the little boy. It's giving me the grandma energy. You don't know in Seven Sense where there was a little boy who was like a therapist walking this child through the whole thing the whole time. And whole time this man was dead. He didn't even know he was dead. Yeah, somebody could be stuck in the astral realm needing their soul to be released. I feel like somebody can't rest until this is done. This is this grandma. She's like, my soul can't rest until this is solved, until this is... It was a group effort. Somebody was doing this. It was a group of sacrifice, like I was saying, sacrificing children. But I was getting specifically the part where, I don't know how he ended up going to the little girl funeral. But I'm just getting like this little boy in Seven Sense. He took this tape. Like I said, somebody's going to take a video to somebody and get this revealed. They took this tape to the dad, and he played the tape, and they found out that the damn stepmama was pouring Lysol and shit in the girl food, the soup and shit, and feeding it to her. Somebody purposely poisoned their child. And y'all, that's where I broke down and I started crying so bad. I had to end the video. So I'm glad, like, I probably like, yeah, let's do it over because it got way too emotional for me. I'm still crying, but it's not like how I was. Like, I'm able to catch myself. Like, that, the way it hit hard. I'm a mother. So that shit broke me down. Like, I'm a real mama. You feel me? Like, I'm the mama and the daddy around this motherfucker. So it's like, you know, I got real protective. Like, who would do that? Like, somebody's so fucking evil. I feel like, you know what I'm getting? They was doing it for attention. And this wasn't until I turned off the camera after the fact that, and that's why when I came back, I said somebody trying to say they didn't do something because of something they did. They was doing this for attention. So this is somebody here that wanted to get the other parents' attention. And so they were like, making their child sick on purpose just so they could see somebody or be around somebody. It's like, oh, if I put a little bit of this in their food, it'll make them throw up so that I can call and be like, hey, our child is sick. We need you here with us type of energy. I need you to help me come take care of her just so they can have somebody around them or in their energy. They was purposely making this child sick or purposely doing stuff. I'm also getting starvation, making this child not want to eat, or they could also be doing spells. Like if they didn't first fed a child pills, they could have been doing spells on this child. But I feel like either way it goes, if it's malnourishment, even if the child didn't want to eat or something, and that's probably how a child end up getting whooped or beaten or something. Maybe Child Protective Services already looked into something. Because I'm getting like a mother that was doing something purposely to a child. then when the authorities or something got involved, they started whooping the child or being mean to the child because, you know, even if the child's going to school and they not eating or they not doing something, they not they not you know, when the kids go to school, the teachers know this stuff. I know I'm a K4 teacher assistant, but still, they see stuff on the child and they be like, okay, they start to question stuff. So I feel like something like that could have happened, and this child maybe said something or did something. They got beat for it. They got whooped for it. I'm also getting like a child with wet marks or markings on them. I'm also getting something about, I keep getting something about malnourishment. A child's too skinny or they was too little. Like they just didn't, they look like they wasn't growing or something. Like somebody was noticing something about a child, whether they was noticing that the child is sick or authorities could have been called, or maybe something went on too long. For some of you guys, something went on too long to the point where it was too late for something. And like I said, I was also getting like anything else with the lima beans. Somebody first fed somebody some pills. Somebody, I feel like if a child did pass on, somebody's poisoned. Because I'm getting different stories, y'all. I'm getting a story of a child has not passed on. It's a girl here that has not passed on, but she's not being showed enough attention to be able to say something that's bothering her. Like, maybe this is like a teenager. They were molested as a child, or somebody's, I'm hearing grandparents. They could be molested by their grandparents, or abused by their grandparents, or manipulated by the grandparents. And this is the grandparents of the mother as well. I feel like there was some type of sexual abuse. If this is if you're dealing with a child that's like a teenager, they're afraid to say something because they're afraid of rejection or how their parent might react. Maybe to them, maybe this is like a teenager and somebody will be accused of being promiscuous or doing something, or they're being accused of being promiscuous or doing something. For some of you guys, it's a little boy here that got shot in the back of the head, and they tried to hide the murder, and they kept the little boy body in the basement just decaying. I'm also getting something about somebody tried to bury him in a wall or under some cement. So somebody could have been doing renovations in a home or something. This is some evil shit, dude. And also with this little girl here, I feel like she was force fed. Now this could have been a little girl that was force fed some food that was poisonous. Hold on, my throat getting stopped up again. Hold on. I heard, Day, that crazy bitch out there again. Yeah. Somebody's being harassed by somebody. Somebody's being harassed by somebody. Oh, man. Damn, hold on. It's an older male figure that's watching everything too. Watching, I don't know if they investigate. I don't know if they just watch it, seeing who knows information about this or who can clarify or who's able to. It's an older man here that's watching in the background. A dark priestess. Okay. Yes, a dark priestess here that's watching in the background. Yeah, my nose running because I got like a little emotional, so I got the, but I want to put some tarot. I didn't put tarot in the beginning, but I want to put some tarot because I want to see. I keep hearing that A is for B is for b. So, yeah, keep hearing malnourishment as well. Tell me more about this child, about these children. I'm hearing the hills have eyes. Again, they're fucking watching. This came out in a reverse. We got the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. Somebody's realizing something about somebody from their past. A very manipulative lover of some sort. So we got the nope. Yeah, a very manipulative lover. Yeah, because somebody was in a relationship with somebody and there was a lot of cheating, infidelity, crimes. I'm also hearing problem solving. So, like, this cost somebody a lot of, like, in their head. This could be, like, an ex-wife, a baby mom of some sort. But with the Three of Cups in reverse, somebody is not reunited. They're working alone. They're doing something all on their own. Yeah, I feel like this is why, though, because they could have found out, like, how, magician, somebody could have found out how devious and people could get and how they could stoop down low. I'm also getting, like, an auntie or a mother figure, grandma, or somebody that was trying to, that was mad about a breakup that allowed something to happen to a child as well, if I didn't say that already. I also was getting incest. Like, cousins having sex with cousins, friends having sex with friends, families having sex with families. I was also getting something about, like, I was also getting something about, like, maybe, like, like, if somebody had sex with somebody in a family. Like, if you have a person and they're dealing with a situation or you are dealing with a person that has sex with somebody in their own family and made a child, okay? This child was a sacrifice, okay? Like I said, this ain't gonna be for everybody, but it's definitely for somebody here. Somebody is realizing something had happened or what's going on, and they're deciding to be work alone because of this. They notice that being in a relationship with somebody is no good, or this is somebody's story who was in a relationship with somebody. Somebody's finna go to jail though this week. Is also what I was getting. They're gonna go to jail this week because this gonna be found out about. I feel like somebody's questioning somebody's mental state, if they're capable to raise a child, be around a child. Like I said, whether this child did pass on or they were just like, I'm hearing a case of the heebie-jeebies, but I'm also getting like, Nova, what's that? What's going on? I was also getting like, if a child didn't pass over, then this is a case where the authorities had to get involved. Like I said, there's a severe case of malnourishment here, or maybe getting abused. I feel like somebody seen something and they called the authorities on somebody. So somebody's child could like be in the system. Okay, if this child has not passed over. I feel like somebody already is accusing or know that the other parent has something to do with something. It says, think again. I don't know if somebody, weapon. Somebody could have beaten a child or used a child against somebody else. It says, think again. It says, think twice, guess again. So, this is somebody here who thought that something was, they could have even killed or traumatized a child to get affection as well. Something about November, but this could just be food again, because something could be significant about November. Or like again, food, dinner table. Maybe somebody a child didn't want to eat, yeah. And this is unbelievable, unforgettable, and it's all put it on them, make them want to marry me. So, yeah. Somebody is like, you a poison. Look, this week, somebody's like, you a poison our child or your child just to get attention. Like, you'll do this to your child just to get noticed. Or just to, like I said, they was trying to, maybe you met somebody that's dealing with this situation. Maybe you met them in November or something. But I feel like I said though, somebody here, it's a child that don't eat everything, or they were being forced. It's something unbelievable, unforgettable. Put it on them, make them want to marry me. Somebody's like, you use the child as a weapon against somebody. Somebody's no longer in this victim mentality. Somebody's doing something about something. Ace of Wands in reverse. This is definitely something of the past memory. Now, this could have happened to somebody when they were a child, or this is repeating. Maybe this happened as a child, and this is repeating again. This could have happened around Thanksgiving, though. Somebody was doing something, made a child sick around Thanksgiving or something like that, just to have somebody come over. I'm telling you, put it on them, make them want to marry me, so they could fuck somebody. And I don't know if it's this. They was gonna try to. What the plan was? They was gonna try to seduce somebody. They was gonna call them. Oh yeah, our child throwing up sick. They stomach aches or whatever. And when that person came over, they were gonna try to seduce them so that they could have sex with them and rather get them pregnant again, or if it's not get them pregnant again, then it's get pregnant by them again, to just have this person around. This is somebody that cries wolf a lot. But what ended up happening was they end up doing the wrong. They end up killing a child. Whether starving them, beating them, or poisoning them. But I also do feel like there could have been a case of molestation as well. Somebody definitely was molesting this child or doing something sexual with this child. I'm hearing finger fucking this child. So fingering this child. What the fuck? This was some shit that happened wee hours of the night. Like, somebody go into a child's room, or they'll sleep by a child or something, and they'll be doing stuff to them. Somebody is a fucking molester. She thinks she's all that, and they mad. They felt like this child was privileged or something, and some type of story like this is somebody that was jealous of a child. She thinks she's all that. Like, you jealous of a child? I'm getting like a bougie child, though. I'm getting like a child that doesn't eat everything. They don't. But, I'm hearing real nonchalant. They don't fuck with everybody. But you know what? Sometimes that's how it's supposed to be. When stuff is going on with a child, like if this child was very gifted, a medium of some sort, they don't want to be around bad energies or, like, I don't know. Just very jealous of a child. They could also be jealous of a child because of their father or their mother as well. If the other parent is privileged of some sort and the other parent not, and just have an instant that child decide to be like, oh, I don't eat McDonald's or something like that, then they get their ass beat. You too spoiled. You been over there with your daddy, or you been over there with your mama. You act too much like them. All because they really, and in actuality, they really mad at the other fucking parent. And they beating this child because of this. And it's like, maybe somebody do pamper their child or spoil their child, have a child that cry a lot. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they do, you know what I'm saying? But that's a child, though. You know what I'm saying? It's a child. It's ways with children you have to be patient. Like, I'm just really getting that, though. Somebody was jealous of their fucking kid. Because their kid is privileged. Because their kid is special. Or just, you know what? Somebody was just jealous because of the fact that a motherfucker had so much love for a child. It's like, well, what about me? It's like if you and the child, this is a fucked up, weird people. Because I'm getting like somebody's trying to weigh it out. Like, if the child was hanging off a cliff and I was hanging off a cliff, who would you let go? I'm going to let your ass go. I'm going to save my kid. What you mean? Bye. Somebody was jealous of that. Somebody was mad. They like, you love them more than me. It's my child. Yeah, I'm hearing homicide, sexubus, incubus. And I got Emperor in reverse. I seen that as I was shuffling. This could have been a father figure that did this to a child. Or this is happening to a father figure. Like this whole situation. Somebody's choosing not to be with somebody because they're investigating them and they're thinking about the shit that was done. They don't, not like I said, probably don't have easy sleazy in reverse. They don't have all the fucking proof. Right? But they know something was done. It's like somebody call you and be like, look, magical make-believe fairy tale. And it's on both sides. Magical make-believe fairy tale. So I do feel like it's in reverse here. It says, do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in me? So I feel like somebody's going to get a fairy tale ending. Come here, do you believe in magic? Now, like I said, if this isn't a child that passed over, this is a child here that was molested, sexually abused. But for some of you guys, I'm like I said, y'all take care of a resonate wherever you may fit in the story. This is different because I remember I was getting somebody that said that they were confused. Okay, if you're confused, you probably should get a personal reading. I'm just gonna be honest. This is a collective Pisces. So this is I got about like 7 subscribers, 700 something subscribers. That's a lot of people. So it's like you gotta put yourself where you fit in the situation. But yeah. Somebody was a fucking slut. And somebody's going to get a magical ending because of everything that they had to endure. I definitely do feel like somebody's going to get found out about. If this is the case, somebody's going to be pleading guilty because there's going to be too much proof up against them in court. And I was getting that in another read. Whoa! The next 24 hours. I love when higher power confirms some shit. Something is happening in the fucking week. Somebody's going to jail in a week. In a week. In 1 week, somebody going to jail. Now, this week could already happen. I don't know if this happening this week that just passed or this week that's coming up. Somebody going to fuck down. And with the next 24 hours, this shit could be happening tomorrow. 70 to 90 years, I was getting that too. Penitentiary. I'm also getting like somebody's going to get the death penalty. Because this is severe. Like if somebody stood up here and was killing children and sacrificing children and poisoning them and malnourishment, all because of attention and all because of this and that and that. They depending on where you at, you getting a motherfucking death penalty. Somebody's getting a death penalty. Somebody's going to be put to rest. Because this shit was too much. You tackled an innocent fucking child who was confused about who they really were. Everybody not, I'm just sad to say, like, but everybody not meant to have children. But I feel like this child was born out of a sacrifice anyways. Look, weapon. They kept using this child as a weapon. This child was, somebody never even really liked their child, y'all. Alright, I'm just gonna be honest. This child, and we got August, could be very significant in reverse. This child was born to weigh somebody down. To keep somebody stuck. And I just seen weapon again, dude. Ooh, 50 to 70. Look, 70 to 90. 50 to 70. I feel like somebody finna get a lot of motherfucking years, bro. Because of what they did. They never even really liked this child. They only had this child to pin somebody down. This is somebody who probably had morning sickness. But they was fucking over dramatic and doing way too much. Or when that could be very significant. Like somebody only got you pregnant to stick like I said, weigh you down. You could have had real bad morning sickness. Or somebody had real bad morning sickness. Mother's Day is in reverse. Somebody don't even celebrate Mother's Day, or they act like they love their children around Mother's Day, or somebody's going to do something around Mother's Day for somebody. Somebody could also appreciate other mothers that's actually nourishing and caring, really caring for their child. I just seen, it's not coming out, but I just seen, I love her because she got her own. I seen Leo, and I seen they were always a hater anyways. This could be somebody that was mad at a child because I don't know, they liked somebody else. Whether it's the other parent or somebody that the other parent was associating with or something. Male or female, we ain't really focused on genders here. And like I said, if this is you that was dealing with somebody, you could have met this person around November. Or this is very significant around November. Maybe somebody was doing spell work in November. Around the holiday. And I've just seen that again. They were always a hater anyways. It's not coming out. It's just flipping. 50 and up. And it fell on the end. Yeah, they going to jail. And it's, I get this. I want you to meet my family. I'm here. I'm the one gonna hold you down. I'm the one that's gonna hold you down. I'm on my way. Y'all, I can't really sing. It's early. But y'all, this reading had me crying, y'all. Like, because I was mad. Okay? And I feel like this grandmama is pissed. It's a grandma here that's so fucking mad. Weapon, there go weapon again. Look, there go weapon again. Keep coming out. Happy birthday. It's very significant. They go Emperor. I'm always hold you down. And I want you to meet my family is still at the top. So yeah. Y'all take care of a resonate. I thought you never asked. So somebody's gonna tell you about something. you got questions about, are you asking something, or maybe this is this person asking you something. It's something that they feel like you know. March could be very significant. Maybe something happened in March. This could be a recent death or a recent trauma, or somebody's birthday could be in March. What else? Anything else? Anything else? They were always a hater anyways. Tried to come out. Ooh, it flipped on the floor. I'm telling you, this that motherfucking hater. And like I said, this is Dark Priestess here that's watching every motherfucking thing. What else to close this out? I'm just saying, I'll protect you. He said she is good for you. I see Taurus. What's the price? That was too many though. October could be very significant. Or Scorpio. Give me something to close out. I probably said close it out with an oracle. So we just gonna see what anything else with these. 50 and down. So this is the age of somebody. Somebody's 50 years old and down. In the next 24 hours, they will be going to jail. Something they did to a child. Angel Wings Halo. They're getting angelic assistance with this as well. In the next 24 hours, high power speeding this shit up on purpose. Homicide or self-defense. I'm telling you. Look, lick. I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. It's a Leo here. Whether this is a Leo or this is a Leo little girl. And then somebody did something. I keep hearing penetration. They was trying to, whether they sexually molested this child or y'all keep hearing finger licking good. Somebody is fucking weird and it's pissing me off. Somebody fingered a child and licked on their fingers. Fucking weird, bro. They going to jail. They going to fuck down these weird ass motherfuckers, bro. Some people just really should not have children. Or like, it's just so sad. Because this child was always a target. Always a target. I don't know if it's because of who their mother or their father was. Or is it just the fact that this child is special? You know, people do be mean to children. They don't know why, but it's like if you're not, January can be very significant. If you're not spiritual, then you're not gonna know why your demons don't like that child or something like that, and you can't pinpoint why. I see this a lot though. Even working at the school, it's like certain children, even if they're in poverty or it's like they're being talked about, or smart kids, or like, it's what I'm getting is like, it's not, and it's so crazy because I got this little boy in my class, and he is like, his family is very much in poverty. When I tell y'all this boy is so smart, it hurt me that he don't even be able to come to school. His family is like so much in poverty. They keep him like, he be out. You know what I'm saying? You could just tell, like, the way his outfits and his clothes and stuff. And like when I say y'all, so smart. But it's like based on that situation. Just recently they had like some Chinese food or something for lunch, and they all had fortune cookies. And all the kids wanted me to read theirs. I don't know why. Well, I know why. I was like, you know why. But they all wanted me to read theirs. And I told them, like, just hold on to them, and I will give it to you after lunch. Some of them, I read some of theirs and kept theirs. Some of them didn't even remember theirs. They threw it away. I mean, we talking about 4 and 5-year-olds, But he kept his. He kept his all the way until after nap time. Like, he slept with it under him. When he woke up, I said, don't forget your paper, your fortune cookie thing. And he wanted me to read it. Y'all finna cry. Because this child was born for better. And I feel like they were headed towards better, or there still is being headed towards better. It's just like something that's going on Depending on your situation, but I'm finna cry again because yo, I be getting emotional, bro. I'm a mom, bro. Like it's too much. Like his cookie said, yo, I'm finna cry because his thing said karma. It said karma is something, not your fault. It was saying basically like the karma that you're dealing with is not your fault. Um, he was born in a less fortunate situation, less fortunate people. And yo, I looked at him and it was so significant because he's so fucking smart. And I be like, and I told him, I said, when you get older, I said, do things for no reason. I said, you gonna be great. I said, your karma in your life and how things is going in your life right now, that's not your fault. I said, but you make sure you still be positive and you be a good person. And you do things for no reason. I'm telling you, you gonna be blessed. Oh my word. I'm getting emotional again because I feel like a child here was blessed and somebody did this to this child on purpose to take their spirit away, to kill them inside. So fucking evil. Like, weird. Like, dude. I probably said that I was some oracle. Alright, we're gonna do the Kipper Dipper. Look, official person community. I said whether a child could be in foster care, official person, authorities, a police is getting involved, a mature woman. Unexpected wealth. Numbers 27. Sudden wealth. Damn. Unexpected income, sudden wealth. Numbers 11. Number 777 can be significant as well. Main male. So, it's a main male here that's finna get some type of income. Some type of money here. And sudden wealth is gonna evolve to like sudden wealth. Because I feel like what they're gonna... Oh, y'all finna cry. We got high honor, and y'all, we got a child. We got a child here, dog. Like, somebody's gonna be granted something. Like I said, this is a very spiritual child, a very in tune child. Like I said, if you had a child and your child did pass over, and you have another one, that child will be reborn in that child. But it was a child here that was held in high honor. We got main male, so this could be by their father, or. But you know what? This fell on this unexpected money. Somebody finna get some money, and with this sudden wealth and high honor. But I feel like they could be getting this because something happened to a child. Maybe they're getting help with a child. Like if this is a man here that's getting custody of a child, they're gonna get help. Because I'm hearing this is a man's world. So I feel like it's a man here that needing help with a child here. They're going to get this money. Sorry about that. But they're going to get some type of money. They're going to get help. They're going to get resources. Okay, now I don't know if they're going to get some money and they're going to turn this into the great fortune, like whatever they invest, there's unexpected money to. It's like, I don't know, maybe they could be getting like child support or something, because there is a such thing as a man putting a woman on child support, you know, or getting help to raise a child or something like that, some type of assistance. They could be getting assistance from somebody else or something. I don't know. But I feel like something's going to be turned into sudden wealth. Like, they're going to get some money. Because this is a coin here. They're going to get some money, some type of help from somebody. Right? And it's going to turn into sudden wealth. Like, somebody's going to flip money or flip something. And it's going to be big. Like, they won the fucking lottery. And then high honor. And then with this child here, what's behind it? A main female... message of concern. Okay. It's a main female here that's going to get message of concern about courtship. And a message, a letter, a gift. Change. This could be somebody adopting a child as well. I was getting that in one of the readings. So, I don't know. There could be a main female here that's probably needs to help somebody or should help somebody or will be able to help somebody. Ooh. Like, say for instance, for some of you guys, if a child has already been put into the system, somebody might need somebody to adopt that child because they're unable to do it or something here. And I keep hearing, I hold you down. I'm the one that's gonna hold you down. I'm the one that's gonna hold you down. But you know what? I feel like it's gonna be something to where, like I said, this main male here, it's like coming together of some sort. This main male, like if it's a little girl here that's already in custody, it's a main male here. Unexpected income. They finna get some money. And I feel like it's a main female that's needing to adopt a child or bring a child in. I'm hearing, welcome to my home. Okay, but I feel like this man is going to be the one that's going to provide as far as the finances. This woman is going to be the caring, nurturing. Okay, mending back to health. Okay, I'm also hearing poverty. So it's like unfortunate situations. It's going to be made fortunate. It's like a child's going to get. I feel like this is for this child here. I'm hearing a child is going to get the family of their dreams. Like, maybe they always wanted, like, mommy and daddy together and things like that. But something's definitely going to be held in high honor here. Like, somebody, I probably going to war for this. That's why that grandmama is one of the soldiers. They like, Somebody definitely could have been in the army, but this grandmama is like, no. No way, Jose. Is literally what I just heard. And that's what she telling this child. She like, no way, Jose. They ain't going to get away with it. Now, like I said, for some of you guys, the little girl has not passed over. But so for some of you guys, the little girl has passed over and she will be reborn. Okay. Wow, that's a lot. But that's all I have for you guys. Thanks for chilling with your girl, High Priestess Mark. And I will definitely catch you in the next one. Sending love and light, family. I do apologize for getting emotional. But at the same time, I don't. I'm a fucking mom. And these people be weird as fuck. And it pisses me off. Okay? I probably said choose your words carefully because I can't think certain thoughts or say certain things, but I'm telling you right now, I would not play with nobody for fucking with my children. Like, I'm so serious about that. I don't know. Like I said, this ain't gonna be for everybody, but this is definitely for somebody, okay? And this is different situations, okay? This is different. Okay? Oh, look, mine calling for me right now. I got the tissues right here. I was crying. But, alright, here I come. Where the tissue? Okay. But I gotta go, guys. Thanks for chilling with your girl, Pisces Mara. And I will definitely get you in the next one. Sending love and light, family. Till next time. Take care of yourself. Please pay attention to your children. Okay? Please talk to them. Yeah. Catch you in the next one. Sending love and light.